What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. One of the newest additions in Dungeon Defenders Awakened is something that players have been asking for throughout the history of Dungeon Defenders products, and we got the start of that, and that is selecting how your towers target enemies. So if you go into your spellbook here and go down to one of your towers, let's say the Plasma Defense System, you can see there is now a targeting priority list that you can go through: air, special, fodder, strong. That's the choices that are available to us now, but what exactly does each category mean? Now, each individual list has its own priority as far as what order it attacks enemies. Starting off with air, the proper order here. This is all confirmed directly from Chromatic. By the way, it's not guesswork, and it's not a data mine. It's straight from Chromatic themselves. Additionally, I will put a copy-pastable text format down in the description, so if you want to just copy-paste this stuff and throw it into a notepad document or whatever you'd like to do, it is going to be right down there for you. Starting off with air, though, air are going to target Djinn, flares if they're in the air, and if not, then Copters, Wyvern, Lycan, Sharken, Spider, Sirens, Ogres, Mages, Kobolds, Dark Elf Warriors, any bosses, Orcs, Archers, Goblins, and Skeletons. If you have your targeting priority set to air, that is the order they will kill things. Moving on over to special. Special is basically the exact same as air without the air enemies prioritized up front. So special is going to be Djinn, Lycan, Sharken, Spiders, Flares or Copters, Wyvern, Sirens, Ogres, Mages, Kobolds, Dark Elf Warriors, Bosses, Orcs, Archers, Goblins, and Skeletons. Special was the default go-to of most defenses throughout the game during the life of the game. Next up, we have Fodder. Fodder is going to be Orcs, Archers, Goblins, Wyverns, Spiders, Kobolds, Mages, Skeletons, Dark Elf Warriors, Djinn, Lycan, Sharken, Sirens, Ogres, Flares and Copters, and then bosses at the very last. And then finally we have Strong. Strong is based on the max HP of the enemy itself. So if you're looking for something to specifically kill Ogres, you would want to set a defense to Strong. Now remember, any defense you have set to Strong is going to be ignoring things like Goblins for quite a long time, so they could just walk right on through and go smack on your core. So this is not something that you would want to set all your defenses to, but if you have one specific defense that you have set up in your build specifically for handling the Ogres, Strong might be the right choice for you. So as far as strong enemies go, it goes Ogres, Sirens, Lycans, Djinn, Sharken, Flares or Copters, Bosses, Dark Elf Warriors, Kobolds, Orcs, Wyvern, Spiders, Mages, Skeletons, Archers, and Goblins. So Strong is, like I said, it's going to be very situational usage there on how you use the Strong priority. I personally probably won't use it very often, to be honest. I will plug something in every now and then if I need like some heavy hitting wisps or something like that to go specifically after Ogres. Now, another important thing to note is bosses are very low on the priority list, which means towers generally are not going to target a targetable boss unless the lanes are clear. So if you're trying to set up a build where your defenses do all the work against the boss, it's going to come down to more of how you aim those defenses or set their ranges for killing bosses themselves. Now, if going through tower target priorities is not quite the thing for you and you want just a general use setting, in most cases, if you set your priorities to air, you are going to be in the best shape. Now, of course, you always will want a mix of defenses and you don't want to spam one defense. However, air, to me, seems like a slightly better version of special. However, you are going to want to use air or special if you just want general use stuff. Now, with that in mind, the little guys, the little fodder guys are going to be rolling through, but that, of course, is assuming that you're using a diverse setup with some traps and auras in the mix as well, as those will easily handle all of those fodder enemies. So, like I said, I will put it down in the description below so you can just copy-paste it, throw it into a notepad doc, or do whatever you want to do with it. But that is the tower target priority list directly from Chromatic. So hopefully this helps everyone out. Thanks an absolute ton for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.